They say that in the village of Nyasowa, no one walks the old forest path after midnight, not because of wild animals, not because of thieves, but because of a drumbeat, soft, steady, calling coming from the darkness. For generations, villagers claimed the sound belonged to Kalu, a young drummer who vanished 78 years ago on the night of the moon festival. Some say he drowned in the river, others say he was taken by spirits, but the elders whisper a different truth. The spirits kept his soul, because the rhythm he played was never meant for human ears. The night of the calling, one Harmattan night, a stubborn young man named Tamba decided to test the legend. He didn't believe in ghosts. He didn't believe in curses. He believed only in courage, and his courage was loud. With a lantern in hand, he stepped onto the forest path just as the village clock struck 12. At first, all he heard was the wind. Then, dum, 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 the drum beat soft, steady. Pulling Tamba's lantern flickered, but he marched forward. If this drummer wants company, he muttered, let him show his face. The drum beat grew louder, the trees trembled, the air thickened, warm like breath on the back of his neck. Then Tamba saw him, a young man sitting on an old drum, back turned, shoulders shaking as if laughing. His clothes were old, but not torn. His skin was pale like river sand, and his fingers long, thin, moved without touching the drum. Tamba froze. The air turned cold. The forest waited. Kalu, he whispered. The drummer stopped. Slowly, very slowly. Kalu turned around. His eyes were empty, not black, not white, just empty, as if someone had scooped out everything human and left only silence behind. You shouldn't have come, Kalu said in a voice that sounded like two people speaking at once. The bargain of the spirit drummer Tamba trembled, but he didn't run. I came to know the truth, he said. Kalu tilted his head. You want truth? Then give me rhythm. Play my drum, just once. The drum between them pulsed like a living thing. Every story Tamba had ever heard screamed no, but curiosity held him like a chain. Slowly, he reached out. His fingertips touched the drum, and instantly the forest exploded with sound. Faces formed in the mist. Old spirits rose from the earth, drums answered from the sky. And Tamba saw visions, Kalu being taken by the forest spirits for playing a forbidden rhythm that opened a door between worlds. Tamba tried to pull back, but the drum wouldn't let him go. Someone must take my place, Kalu whispered. Spirits demand a drummer. Tamba felt the ground cracking under his feet. His heartbeat synced with the drum. Dum-dum-dum, growing softer, slower, fading. No, he shouted, using the last of his strength to rip his hand away. The forest fell silent. The spirits vanished. The drum cracked down the middle and turned to dust. Kalu screamed, a sound not meant for human ears, and disappeared with the final echo. After that night, Tamba never spoke of what happened, but the villagers noticed something. After that night, the midnight drumming stopped. But sometimes, on very quiet nights, the elders say they hear Tamba tapping his fingers on wooden tables, on stones, on anything that echoes. Always the same rhythm. Soft, steady, as if something inside him is still playing. And when he's asked about it, Tamba only smiles and says, some rhythms never leave you.